the US to stop producing pennies. What do you think? Canada did it 7 to 8 years ago. It's been better. The US used to have a half-penny coin. We stopped making it when it had more buying power than a nickel does today for being not with the cost of making. We should have stopped making pennies years ago. And the nickel could go too. It's a waste of money. As for stopping production of the penny, absolutely about goddamn time. As for the way it was done, absolutely not a safe method of government. This is a job for Congress. If Congress is too disabled to do their job, then action should be taken to make Congress effective, not work around them. The US no longer makes any sense. About time? Honestly, nickels can go too. I think these coins are nicer as a novelty and will never go away. But getting them out of common use would be completely fine with me. Honestly, extremely low on my list of concerns right now. Where will all the pennies currently in circulation go? Will they just disappear like the Kennedy coin? But the real, hard-hitting question is, where will we find our all-day luck if we don't have a penny to find and pick up? It costs more to produce them than they're worth. I also don't remember the last time I had to actually use a penny. The next generation will be confused by so many current cliches. A penny saved. A penny for your thoughts. Penny Lane. Canada stopped making pennies years ago and it was a very smooth transition. Paying with cash isn't very common, especially now, and if you just round the total, you break even in the grander scheme of things. There are very few downsides unless you're a crotchety old person or a penny collector. It's a good idea, but it's being done unlawfully. Would be nice if we could have it done through Congress. You know, the way the law is written. Edit. It is Congress that oversees the mint's operations and authorizes the manufacturing of coins, as well as many metals. As a part of the U.S. Department of Treasury, the United States Mint derives its authority from the United States Congress, reads the agency's website. We are spending more money on something that people do not actually use. In Switzerland, the franc is worth more than the dollar. Yet the smallest denomination is 0.05, and even that is very rarely used. Lots of countries could do with getting rid of their lowest value coinage. There are very few downsides. On the other hand, in most functional democratic countries, the executive is held to the rule of law. It can't just decree what it wants. I'm not sure getting rid of pennies more easily is worth trashing a few hundred years of somewhat stable government. Bad for environment. Making pennies wastes resources and is toxic. Penny has no value. It has long been costlier to produce than it is worth at face value. On my list of things to worry about right now, this is pretty low. It lose value over time. It is good to stop producing. Making sense really make no sense. Stop producing new pennies. So wasteful to produce them.